Good morning, students. So in last class, we are discussing about F-block elements. In that F-block compounds. So once we write lanthanoid compounds. See, the compound is forming based on the oxidation state. So what is the lanthanoid general oxidation state? So general oxidation state is +3. So some elements are showing +2. Some elements are showing +4. So already we discussed it. So lanthanoids only stable compounds compared to actinides. Actinides are what? All are radioactive elements. So based on +3 only we are going to write the compounds. So generally these have what? Lanthanoid has which character? Metals. Lanthanoids are nothing but metals and they have what? Basic character. So that's why they are readily reactive with what? Non-metals. They readily react with non-metals. Metal has basic nature means they readily react with acids also. So generally with suppose first one with halogens. So with halogens you can take this is lanthanoids. All lanthanoids I am taking a symbol as a La. So lanthanoid is a +3 oxidation state, halogen is -1. So then what will be the formula? So you get lanthanoid halogens. So LaX type of formula. Suppose what are the lanthanoids? Separate you got body ho, you do. Already we discussed the shortcut. There you can put X means a halogen. So what are the halogens? You can take fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. So, next with oxygen. So with oxygen means lanthanoids oxidation state is +3. So oxygen is what? -2. So the formula becomes as so La2O3. So the lanthanoids are forming La2O3 type of oxides. Yeah. Next. Third. Suppose you take nitrogen. So with nitrogen. So lanthanoids oxidation state is +3. Nitrogen oxidation state is -3. So this 3 and 3 both are cancelled. You are getting lanthanoid nitride. So LAN formula. So you will get. Means this is X3. La3 is coming here. LaX3. Suppose that is a cerium halide. So cerium chloride. Suppose you want to take example. So praseodymium. So Pr2O3 is the example. So neodymium. So you take example. So neodymium. Yeah. So like that. So these three are the main. Next, suppose they are easily reactive with water. Metals are readily reactive with water means so you take a reaction with water. See, lanthanoids react with water. So then what happens here? It is +1 -1. Lanthanum oxidation state is +3 combining with OH -1. So the formula becomes as lanthanum OH taken thrice plus hydrogen is coming. For balancing you take 6. So 3H. So hydrogen gas is liberating lanthanum hydroxides. So La place, so cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, everything you can write. So the basic formula is LaOH taken thrice. Next, these have basic character, so that's why they readily react with acids also. So a reaction with acids also you see. So reaction with acids. See, lanthanides generally we are taking La, react with HCl, hydrogen chloride. So lanthanum oxidation state is +3, Cl is -1. So formula is LaCl3, hydrogen is coming. So for this you take 6, here 2, 3 hydrogen is going outside. Next, otherwise you can take H2SO4, lanthanum plus H2SO4, we are heated. So lanthanum general oxidation state is +3, sulfate oxidation state is -2. So the 2 is coming to here, 3 is coming here. So the formula is Na2SO4 taken thrice plus hydrogen gas is coming. So for balancing means you take this one. So 3 to the 6, 4 lanthanum. So 6 hydrogens are coming. Otherwise you can take 2, 3. So this also 2, 3, 1, 3. So that also balancing. So 2 moles of lanthanide, any lanthanide you take with 3 moles of H2SO4, lanthanum sulfate you will get with hydrogen is liberated. So this is your F-block elements. That chapter is over. Now we are going to discuss a new chapter. So that is complex compounds or coordination compounds. So this is link up with our D-block elements only. So already we see in the D-block elements special property. So one of the property is what? They are readily forming complex compounds. So that is also later they called as coordination compounds. So this chapter is link up with our D and F elements only. So D-block elements only, especially they are forming the compound. So our second chapter, complex compounds. So this is also called as coordination compounds. See, why that name complex is came? See, first of all, these are readily formed by D-block elements. So D-block elements, especially they are forming the complex compounds. First of all, suppose you think about ionic compound. Ionic compound means what? Suppose we are taken NaCl. We are taken ionic compound and it is dissolved in water. So what happens? This compound, positive is separated, negative is separated. So you are getting sodium ion and Cl minus ion in the solution. If you see this compound NaCl, in NaCl solid also sodium has which property? In the solution also same property is showing. Whatever the property of Cl minus in the solid state, the same thing also that showing the same property. See, this is the solid state. That is the solution state. See, normal ionic compounds, they doesn't loses. Important, the ionic compounds does not loses their identity. Their identity in the solid as well as solution states. So this is the main property of ionic compound. Suppose the D block element is also metals, they are showing their salts. Suppose example, you take K4, FeCN taken twice, 6. So potassium ferrocyanide. So if you add into water, this is readily dissolved in water. So that means if any compound is dissolved in water, means we can tell it has ionic nature. So because of ionic nature, it will be soluble in water. Dissolved in water. So iron is what? D block element. So D block element of ionic compound. What you will get? So 4 potassium ions are coming. Next, here iron FeCN cyanide taken 6, 4 negatives. This ion is coming. So here, if you see here in the solid state, what happens? Potassium property is there. Potassium property is showing. Iron property is showing. Next, Cn minus property, it is showing. In the solid state, you will get potassium, iron, cyanide, all properties. Next, you come to solution state. If you see in solution state, what happens? The potassium property is observed. Next, iron property is not observed. So you can't identify the iron property. Next, you can't identify the cyanide property. So only potassium is available, but iron and cyanide properties you can't identify. But new property is observed. FeCN taken 6 minus 4 property is observed. So that means what? If you compare to ionic compound and D block element compound. So ionic compound does not loses their properties in the solution state, but this D block element compound loses their property in the solution state. Such compounds are called as complex. So we are not easily understood the properties. So that's why the name complex. Complex means a typical nature. So that's why they called as a complex compound. So how to write the definition? The ionic compound, they are losing their property. The D block ionic compounds, which are loses their properties. They are loses their properties in the solution state and shows new properties. Are called as complex compounds. and you write down the example for this. So this is. So now, what are the important points in the complex compounds? Now we are going to discuss. Say already we seen what is the difference between normal ionic compounds and the complex compounds. Next, some important points. Some important points are features. In the complex compounds. So now we are going to discuss about these things. Suppose best example, what we discussed here. So K4, FeCN taken 6. One example we are given. So here, what is that important? One is central metal ion. So, what are the important features of central metal ion? We are going to discuss. Next, cyanide. So, cyanide here we called as ligands. So that great English, they are called as, somebody called as ligands, somebody called as ligands. So, anyhow, that ligand, another concept. Next, third one, central metal ion oxidation state. Central metal ion oxidation state. So, second only you can take this one. So, second and third. Next, fourth one. One central metal ion is surrounded with so many ligands. So, that surrounding area we call as a coordination number. Coordination number of a complex. So these are some important points. Next, so already we discussed, you take this compound and you put into water. What happens? So potassium is separated, these are not separated. So that's why this entire we call as a complex sphere. So we are going to discuss about that complex sphere. Next. So these complexes are classified into two types of homoleptic complexes and heteroleptic. Homoleptic complexes. So based on the same type of ligands, different type of ligands we can take. So heteroleptic. Now, one by one we are going to discuss about this one. So, first, central metal ion. So, first of all, these complexes are created by which one? So, that is a D block elements. So, first one, central metal ion. See, the D block elements have the D block elements have special property to show complex compounds. See, compared to all others, what is the speciality of D block elements? That speciality only is the formation of complex compounds. The main important has the D block element. So D block elements have highest positive oxidation state. Highest positive oxidation states. Already we seen +1, 2, +8 oxidation states they are showing. So the best example, if we see manganese is showing up to +7, osmium is showing up to +8 also. Positive oxidation states are increases, then what happens? Positive oxidation state is increases. So positive charge increases means they are attracting electrons towards themselves. So that means what? Electronegativity increases. So because of electronegativity increases, if anybody is donating electrons, they are readily taking. So this is one property. Next, suppose if anybody donating a lone phase, where they are coming and stable. So this D block elements have many more empty orbitals. So many more empty orbitals are there. See, this has more positive oxidation state and empty orbitals. See, the metal which has these two properties, then only they can easily. So because of this, they are attracting ligands. So now next we are going to discuss about ligands only. Next, this ligand donated electrons are coming and staying in the empty orbital. If any metal has these two properties, they are readily forming a complex compounds. That is the first. Next. So second point, you take oxidation state. Already we discussed this one. So second one, better to take central metal ion. So central metal ion oxidation states. See, if metal positive oxidation states are increases, then their electronegativity increases. So electronegativity increases means they are easily attracting electron plates. So they easily attracts electron plates or negative charge and form strong bonds. So already oxidation states we seen. So once again you write about the oxidation states. If you take iron, they are showing what? Fe plus 2, Fe plus 3. Suppose you take manganese, they are showing plus 2 is there, plus 4 is there, plus 6 is there, plus 7 is there. More oxidation state increases, complex character is increases. Suppose you take a copper. Copper is showing the copper plus 1 is there, copper plus 2 is there. Next, silver you are seeing means plus 1. Gold is showing plus 3. Osmium is showing plus 8. So that. Next, zinc is plus 2. Cadmium plus 2. Mercury. Mercury is showing plus 1 and plus 2. So these are the some important metals, metal ions. Cobalt. Cobalt is majority showing plus 2 and plus 3. Cobalt plus 3 is a major. Suppose chromium you are taken. So chromium plus 3 and chromium plus 6. Also some important D block elements, their oxidation states. Next, third concept, we are going to discuss about ligands. Third, ligands or ligands. See, the electron pair donors. The electron pair donors are called as ligands. See, this is only majorly very important in the complex compound chapter. So that we will discuss in detailed manner. So after completion of this 6, once again we will come to discuss about ligands. So here it has, we have negative ligands are there, positive ligands are there, neutral ligands are there. So detailedly, after completion of this 6, detail we discuss about ligands. First one word is the electron pair donors. So for whom it is donor? To central metal. Central metal ion are called as ligands.